Alright, so I'm going to be talking about how to change the charger port of a Nexus 3 i9250. So basically you want to remove the back casing first and take out the battery. And then we're going to start by removing a few screws. So there's one here, one here, one here, one there, one there, one there. So let's get rid of. Alright, so all the screws have been moved now, and we want to start to remove this outside edge. And so I'm going to just use a plastic tool so that you don't break the glass in the front. And pretty much just going to slip it in between the glass and the plastic and just sort of give it a little bit of torsion force. That would be your volume button that fell out. So you just go around. And there you are. So we got these two apart. So now we want to start by removing this bottom piece, and basically you want to remove that screw that's right here. So I removed that screw, and now I need to remove this blue piece using my plastic tool again. Just pop it underneath and sort of wiggle it. Okay, that's gone. So now we need to remove this bottom part. We've unhinged that and we removed this screw as well as that screw. And this is sort of like a latch here, and we sort of just need to push it away from this bottom module for it to release the rest. So you want to push it up away from the phone, up that way, and then get that thing out. Now once you've done that, this should simply just fall right off, and now you have access to the charging port. So now that we have that part off, we need to go ahead and remove this, and this wire so that we can remove this whole piece that is the charging unit. So we'd probably just use the plastic tools again to pop these two off, as well as that wire. Okay. So this big round thing here is in our way because it's connected to this motherboard, so we need to get it out of the way before I can remove that whole motherboard. Try to get something underneath it. Like that. Alright. And it's come loose. And pretty much we still have a connection for this motherboard part to the on and off button as well as the volume button, so don't yank it all out at once because that will rip. So we're sort of just gonna lift this up and remove our charging port because it only extends up to here. So you can gain entry by sliding something right underneath the charging port. So just wiggling it a little bit. Just enough to get the glue released. And there you have it, you got that guy out. And now we're going to pop that guy back into its place, latch everything back in, and close it up. So simple enough. Got the new one. Gonna slide it under there, fit everything into place. Push this guy back down. Put this back into its place. Click this guy back in. Click this guy back in. Put this wire back in at the top and at the bottom. Sort of get it through the groove there in its original place. Pop it in at the bottom. Make sure it clicks in, you can hear the noise. Everything is locked into its place. Wonderful. Right. Now, gonna get this guy back on there. Just clicks right in. Pop this guy back in at the corner. That's back in. Put this screw back in there. Okay, those guys are all in. Now pretty much all we have to do is put the rest of the screws in and clamp the back on. And don't forget to, if your volume button has fallen out, don't forget to replace that as well. So once you have the volume rocker fixed into its place on the external case, just simply start popping it back in. Make sure all the parts are in contact in the front. Got a good seal there. Okay. Make sure the rockers are working. This button's working. Okay, now we can put these screws back in, one by one. Pop your SIM card back in. Pop your battery back in. Put the case back on.